Hi, no one told me that I will find recovery and happiness in here, just like here, as you can see just around me. So, a few years ago, I started walking in nature. No one told me this would help me heal from burnout. No one told me that nature could help me heal faster. So, a few years ago, I went through burnouts. So burnout doesn't happen overnight, and I'm going to share my own experience in here with you guys. First of all, welcome here. My name is Nesha. I am a life coach and mindset coach. I work with women and in helping them to get happier, better, and healthier. That's my mission in life. Stay until the end where I will be sharing some tips for you guys. A few years ago, I suffered from burnout. I was completely burnt out. I hated my job. I hated everything around me. The worst part was that I saw this coming, but I didn't know how to actually stop it. I was waking up every single morning without any real purpose. I was doing the same things over and over again. I was trying my best, of course, like everybody else. I was hustling without any rest. I was waking up every single day asking myself, what the hell? During COVID, I started walking in the park, and I noticed that actually I was feeling good. It made me feel better and overall happier. So that was the turning point. When I reached burnout, I said, you know what? Let's make these walks mindful and with a purpose. Why nature heals us? Have you asked yourself this? Well, actually, I would like you to go into the comment section and tell me why. Tell me why you think it's working and why it's helping. We live in a society where everything is about hustling, everything is about the next thing to do, everything is about the next thing to buy, the next thing to say, the next activity to enjoy and everything. And we feel we have to comply to execute on everything society is telling us to do. And that's a big problem. Researchers say that nature has a healing frequency, and being in this kind of atmosphere is actually balancing our frequency and our energy. The sound of leaves, winds, birds, nature overall give us a calm and peaceful frequency. When I started spending time in nature, it gives my body and mind peace and quiet, and I avoided noise, basically noise from social media, from news, from even people. Sometimes you have to go solo, and it's good for your health and it's good for your mind too. By just walking daily in nature just like this, the noise actually softened down. The noise went quieter and quieter. There is a silence, there is some noise. Of course, there are a lot of people, walking in the park, and that's absolutely fine. But you know what? I don't hear their conversations. I don't hear the sense or the energy of the conversations, so it doesn't affect me. It's not like when you're spending time on social media or watching a movie or a documentary or anything. Everything you will listen to will actually impact your thoughts. The more I spent time walking, the more I enjoyed it and the more I benefited from the healing properties of being in nature. And look at this. This is what I'm talking about. Have you noticed when you think and you focus on something in your life, you will see that thing everywhere? I remember the first time I was pregnant. Well, that was the first time, so that was really exceptional and amazing at the same time. But then as soon as I knew I was pregnant, I saw so many pregnant women on the street. That was crazy. That was insane. And it's exactly the same. When you are here and it's quiet and it's peaceful and it's harmonious, you know, trees together, plants, the ground, the wind, the birds and everything, it's so harmonious that you feel actually your mind going and rebuilding itself in the same way. So you feel connected, you feel whole. And that's why I said I have to share this video with you guys. And I hope that this video is going to reach as many people as possible. And by seeing this, actually, could you share with somebody you know that is going through some hard time? And because, you know, this is what we need in our society today. I'm sure you are now wondering how you can do that. I'm gonna now give you some little tips on how you can practice being in nature. So first of all, give yourself 10-15 minutes every single day to walk in nature. I'm sure you have 10 minutes a day. So those 10 minutes, take them outside, okay? Just walk, just be in nature. You don't want to walk, just sit on a bench, okay? Just be in a green space, garden, quiet place, wherever you can see some greens. Second, avoid distraction, be mindful, avoid music, avoid podcast, avoid any other sounds, any other thoughts or any kind of words coming from somebody else. Don't push anything, just let nature do its own thing. You're gonna see, you're gonna feel quieter, you're gonna feel calmer, you're gonna feel much better. And afterwards, ask yourself, how do you feel before the walk and how are you now? What changed inside you, in your mind, in your body? Anything changed? And remember, even 10-15 minutes a day is a good start. Over time, you will find that this is actually going to change you. You're gonna feel much quieter, much calmer. And by turning to nature, I actually found clarity and peace of mind. And that is why I wanted to tell you this, guys. My life didn't become perfect, you know, but it became nicer. And I actually learned to tune differently, you know. And I learned to behave differently. And I learned to think differently. My final words would be, burnout disconnect us, but nature reconnect us. So if you have one thing to do today, go out, take those 10 minutes and walk or sit on a bench and enjoy, just like here. Thank you for watching, and I'm gonna come back with more videos about how I recovered from burnout and how I would like to pass my experience to a lot of other people, because I know a lot of you are suffering. And don't forget to subscribe, like and share with other friends.